want to give you guys a chance to see how easy it is to get your oils for free. So we've gone through all of these topics, and I know you can't be not thinking, I want everything. That's how I feel. That's how I felt when I first started doTERRA. And so finding out a way to start getting some of that covered is almost always the conversation when people approach us about sharing doTERRA. How do I at least just get my oils paid for? So that's what they are going to chat with you about. I'll let you guys take it away.
Yes. So I've been using doTERRA essential oils for, let's see, 7 years now. And I started out as a customer. There are three types of people in doTERRA: customers, sharers, and builders. 80% of our company is built on customers because we know that once you try doTERRA essential oils, you're going to love them. And if you've sat through this whole class, you probably have a wish list a mile long by now. So we're just going to dive in. Let's start with customers. Why it's important to be a wholesale customer. So you can buy retail at chiropractors or at grocery stores, or in Wyoming, you can even buy it at the TSC. But you really want to work with somebody that is going to be getting you the best pricing. You can save 25% off with wholesale pricing on all the things for a whole year. And the best part is that it's free. So whether you want to get a kit that has extra savings and discounts, or if you want to get one item, you can now, which is amazing. But it also gives you extra perks, like your very own support person, wellness advocate there rooting for you, answering your questions, helping you on this wellness journey. You get access to the private Facebook group, as well as classes like these that are amazing. You get to join the loyalty rewards program. The loyalty rewards program has already been mentioned, but it is stellar for getting a free oil each month, for getting points back, for getting your shipping costs back. So if budget is an issue, the loyalty rewards program is where it's at. And then you also can get an overview of what's going to help you on your wellness journey from your wellness advocate. And then there's no obligation. That's the best part about being a wholesale customer, is that you really get to do it at your own level, at your own pace. And for me personally, I've racked in so many points. I've gotten like the entire essential skincare line. I've gotten many of my MetaPower products for free over the years. It's amazing. I think I'm a hoarder, so I tend to stack up my points and cash them in when I've got like 300 points. So it's awesome that way. But now doTERRA's launched an amazing new program called the Refer a Friend program. This is where, if you are like me, when you got started as a customer and you just couldn't stop talking about your oils, maybe like I run an in-home daycare, so I was telling all of my mamas about oils and about how I was going to be using them with their kiddos. And it just became a part of my routine to share them because they were so impactful for me. So I want to encourage you, like, have you had a memorable or impactful experience that you can't stop talking about? Or do you have 5 go-to products that you're like, I use these every day? Like, I don't know how people survive without XYZ. Or has it piqued your interest to be like sharing on the internet? Or what piqued your interest at the beginning? What really got you started with oils that you were like, yeah, no, I needed that? So do you have people in your life that you can think of right now that you're like, oh, they definitely need oils? And wouldn't it be nice if you were getting a little kickback for sharing with them, for referring that friend to doTERRA? So doTERRA's Refer a Friend program is super easy. You simply share your link. You can do it via email or text, or maybe even host a class. The average person, when they host a class, is going to get about $150 in doTERRA bucks to spend from the company, which is amazing. I recently taught a class for a group of mamas. One friend hosted, she used her Refer a Friend link. And so she's still a customer. She still has her customer account. It works the same way, but she earned 20% off of every purchase that was made from that class. So after that class, she walked away with 150 doTERRA dollars to spend on an upcoming order. And it was a huge blessing to her family because she not only had this extra cash, but she recently found out that her son needed surgery and that they wanted to use some of the expensive skincare oils to help his skin heal after surgery. And it was just God's perfect timing to have that in her account ready to go. So she didn't have to stress about spending money on doTERRA. It was already there for her to spend, which was huge. But then know that you don't have to worry about it after you host the class. Those people are taken care of. So they get moved on to their wellness advocate. Their wellness advocate will meet with them, help them get added to our community, make sure that they're well taken care of, see if they have questions about the wellness journey. And it's just a really simple way for people to get a little perks for sharing doTERRA with their friends. One pro tip that I have is that there is a referral link that is standardized for everybody. So it's just referral.doterra.me/your ID number. So you can find this in your back office when you log in, but when you go to place an order. But you can also just memorize it, save it in your phone so that you can text it to somebody anytime and be like, here, just order from here. And it's no different than sending them to a standard website. Just help them through that order process. One other tip I have is to make sure that they know the perks so that you are letting them know, like, hey, did you know that you can get free shipping when you spend $100? Or did you know you can get a free diffuser at 150 PV? Or whatever perks might be going on right then, like the back to school sale that just ended yesterday. If you were like, oh, so and so really needs to get adaptive, I should share my referral friend link with them and let them know that the sale ends on Friday. Those are all great things to keep in mind when you're doing this. Because, like me, you might be like, oh, I'm just a customer, and then go, oh, wait, I should be sharing doTERRA with my friends and family. And then eventually you might go, oh, wait, there's money to be had here. And maybe I should do the business and get my mortgage paid for each month because that's been a blessing for my family. Because having my mortgage taken care of each month with my doTERRA dollars is just a blessing in the bank. So, Kristen's going to talk a little bit about being a wellness advocate and how it's really impacted their life.
Thanks for sharing, Laura. What I love about that program, just to like restate it in case this wasn't connecting for you all. If you have ever ordered oils or products on your own wholesale account for somebody else, basically it doesn't make any sense to do that anymore because you can share that link with your friends. They can order it. They're going to get the same wholesale pricing that you get through ordering on your account. But when they order it directly through doTERRA, they'll automatically get their own account. They don't have to pay that $35 fee. They don't have to get a kit. And then you're going to earn 20% of that purchase to be able to pay for your products. So I just think it's like so brilliant that doTERRA did it. And it's also really timely, if I'm being fully transparent. There's like a lot of shifts that have been happening economically, and there's just a lot of expenses. Things are going up in prices. And I love this quote. I thought I would just throw it on the screen here. It says, if you start a side gig and don't like it, nothing dramatic changes, right? Life just stays the same. But if you start a side gig and you do like it can change everything. Like Laura was saying, like she's now paid for her family's mortgage, and that's a really big deal. And many of you guys have heard my family's story before, but essentially doTERRA has become something much more than what I ever intended it to be. I still remember when Melissa and I were sitting down talking with our friend Callie, who had told me about oils and then helped me share with Melissa. And we were chatting about it. And I I like couldn't fathom the amount of people that had ended up using doTERRA because Callie started doing the business. And I was like, wouldn't it be so cool, Melissa, if we could get to the point where we had like 100 customers in our community that we were taking care of and helping use natural tools in their home. And it's like laughable now because now on the LDC there's between 6,000 and 7,000 customers that are using doTERRA. And everybody has different stories, but I can tell you without the shadow of a doubt that doTERRA has massively changed people's lives just because we decided to like experiment and venture into this like side thing that we were going to do. And it's been a blessing both in the lives that have been changed, but also obviously our family has benefited hugely. We have been able to move to London, England to be a part of a new church that we're starting here with some other families. And at the same time, I get to do what I'm passionate about, and I get to share holistic wellness tools here in the UK with people that have never heard of natural wellness tools like doTERRA. So anyways, if you're somebody out there, you're just like considering like, I wonder if I would enjoy doing this. I just encourage you to reach out to whoever invited you to this class, and they can either send you a recording of a full business class, or they can just sit down with you and explain more about what it can look like to be a wellness advocate. But without Without a doubt, you should be using that referral link to share with your friends, because you should definitely be getting some free stuff with doTERRA as you talk about the things that have been working for your family and help the people around you. So thank you guys so much for coming. We only went 5 minutes over. I feel like we did pretty good. And hopefully this just got you excited about some of these tools that you can add into your home. If you want the extended version of any of these classes, make sure you let us know. We'll share those with you. And at the end of the day, all of us as educators here in the LDC are just so grateful that you take the time to invest into your health, to learn more, and we love to be guides for you. And also, as you can see, these people on the screen, I know they're not here today to be able to say it, but these are all people that source doTERRA's essential oils around the world. And there's many, many, many more, like thousands upon thousands of families that help to source doTERRA's oils, and it makes a massive impact in their life and the income that they're able to provide for their family, because you buy through a company like doTERRA that wants to make a positive impact through the ways that they source. And there's a lot of ways you can get oils for cheaper. It doesn't always mean they'll be good quality. And the money won't be going into the pockets of the people like these families around the globe that are giving their lives to grow these plants and be able to harvest and distill them. So anyways, thanks for being here, and thanks for being a part of a massive change in the world in the way that you spend your money and the way you care for your families, because it's a really big deal. Thank you guys all for joining, and I hope you have a great rest of your Saturday.
Thank you guys.